Hey, this is Amanda from the Fundamental Home, and today is Friday, and that means it's Fundamentally Frugal Friday, and I am here with this week's Fundamentally Frugal tip. For this week, I would just like to share with you that we have been working together, Tangi and I, to try to do a pantry challenge. Now, I am not doing the pantry challenge per se on my channel, because on my channel, I live a pantry challenge. Anything that I do that's pretty much what I do. But she's pretty much just trying to be really super low budget right now and live off of the things that are in her household. And she invited some other YouTubers to take part in that. And so for this week's Fundamentally Frugal tip, it's kind of related to that whole thing that we've been doing. And that is to make sure that you use what you have. I think a lot of times people keep buying groceries, and this doesn't just apply to groceries, this applies to other areas of your life. Definitely clothing, whatever thing it is that you like. I know that everybody has their collections and things that they use, and they say, oh, it's a useful collection, but you just keep piling on and adding more. But you should just use what you have. Now, when I'm talking about it in terms of groceries, what I'm saying is if a recipe calls for milk and you don't have milk, you don't have to automatically go take a trip to the store and go buy milk. Why don't you look and see what kind of things that you have in your pantry that will work instead of milk? For instance, something that I use instead of milk a lot is I use sour cream, or I'll use yogurt. Sometimes I can even do without the milk depending on what it is that I'm making. You know, I don't make them anymore because we mostly buy gluten-free, not all the time. If you follow me, you know that. But anyway, but we still don't buy the box macaroni and cheese. If we didn't have milk, I just didn't put milk in it. Water was just fine. It didn't really make a difference. So in terms of taste. Now in terms of nutrition, of course there is less nutrition if you're not using the milk. But really, are you eating macaroni and cheese for nutrition? Probably not. So anyway, rather than going out and buying something, use what you currently have in your pantry. Now on our Frugal Family Food group, we talk about that all the time. I've seen so many posts from people who are using what they have in their house rather than going out and purchasing something. They had a great post today about someone who found some pinto beans and made this huge country meal, and I'm telling you, when I was reading her post, I was like, my soul, I want to go over her house. So don't feel that the things that are in your pantry, I mean, you might not think pinto beans are a great feast, but you can make it a feast if you really put some effort into it. She actually, she had this, it was like pinto beans and cornbread with a ham bone and like all this stuff that she made. Well, with the leftover pinto beans, she's going to make refried beans and have another kind of feast. So listen, don't think that the things that you have aren't good enough. Use the things that you have and make your own pantry challenge. And I think you'll be surprised at how much fun it is and how much you can do with what you have if you don't always run out and try to get something to fill what you think is a gap. You know, make something new, make something creative. Use what you have in your pantry. So of course, for this week's Frugal Family Food, we're spotlighting those who are doing the pantry challenge. So I'm going to link up here to Tangi's pantry challenge playlist. And in the description box, I'm going to have all of the channels that are working the pantry challenge. Right now, it's definitely Heritage Homestead. Melissa in Real Life is starting hers. And as we add more folks to it, we're just going to keep on adding in that description box. So if you would like to be part of our pantry challenge, make sure you check out the videos and let me know, give us a link, and we'll add you in the description box so everybody can have access to it. I'm also going to be creating a playlist of all my favorite pantry challenge videos, and I'm going to be adding that right up here. So make sure you go check that out as well. So thanks to everyone for participating. I'm looking forward to seeing what you create out of your pantry. You can definitely check out all my videos. I have all my videos right now linked on my How I Feed My Family of 5 for $100 Every Month playlist. So I will link that right here. If you haven't checked that out, you need to watch that. Like I said, it's not specifically pantry challenge, but my life is a pantry challenge, like I said. So you don't need a separate thing for that. And while I'm talking about it, while I'm doing all this pointing and linking, let me let you know, if you do not already know, that we have started a vlogging channel. And in that, I'm kind of sharing with everyone what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis for Vlogust. And if Rick and I have kind of this idea of something that we want to do, kind of excited about it, and yeah, so we might keep going after August, but we're going to see how August goes, if I can manage to keep all these videos. But for now, if you want to see what we're doing on a day-to-day basis, go check out the Fundamental Home Vlogs, and I will link to that up here as well. So, that is it. I hope that encouraged you guys over the weekend to just take a look at what you have and not necessarily run out and buy more stuff. And yeah, just save some money that way. You guys have a great, great Fundamentally Frugal Friday, and I will see you next time. Bye!